On September 3rd, 2025, Bay County, Florida experienced a moment that would be remembered for tension, uncertainty, and a question that still has no clear answer. It began with a series of calls coming into the county dispatch center. Different voices, different phones, but the same message. A man was walking along Weber Road near Highway 231. He was armed. He was unstable. Something was very wrong. The caller descriptions were nervous, shaky. One said he was carrying a handgun. Another said they saw a shotgun. A third caller insisted it looked like an assault rifle. The only thing everyone agreed on was this: the man was angry, and whatever he was preparing for, it was not normal. That man was 45-year-old Justin Chandler Smith. What made this moment even more alarming was that this was not the first time law enforcement had encountered Smith recently. The night before, deputies had responded to a harassment and trespassing complaint involving him. Witnesses described him as irritated, unpredictable, and aggressive. He had not been arrested. He had not been detained. But he left everyone with the same unsettling impression. Something was building inside him. On this afternoon, it became clear that it had reached a breaking point. A deputy located Smith along the side of the road. The body camera footage would later show how carefully the officer approached him. The road noise from passing cars in the background, the sun high and hot, and a man pacing slowly with two firearms visible, breathing hard, eyes unsettled, not focused on anything except whatever storm was happening inside his head. The deputy spoke calmly. He did not yell. He did not rush. He simply asked Smith to place the shotgun onto the ground by its strap. It was a simple request, a standard procedure to ensure safety before any attempt at conversation could happen. Smith reacted instantly, not with understanding, but with hostility. His voice was loud. His stance was tense. His breathing was heavy enough to be heard on the recording. He did not want to talk. He did not want instructions. He wanted control. The deputy repeated the order, his voice still steady, still controlled, still focused on de-escalation. Place the shotgun on the ground. Right there. Do it slowly. What happens next is quick. Too quick for thought, too quick for reason. It is the moment where everything that could have gone another way finally locks into one outcome. Smith does not lower the shotgun. Instead, his hand moves toward the handgun holstered on his side. The deputy sees it. His voice sharpens, more forceful. Do not touch it. But Smith has already made his decision. He pulls the handgun from the holster. He raises it, points it directly at the deputy, and in that split second, any chance of dialogue disappears. Gunfire erupts. Smith fires first. The deputy responds instantly. 6 shots leave Smith's pistol. 7 leave the deputy's weapon. Shell casings scatter across the road. Shards of metal pierce the side of the patrol vehicle, and in the chaotic echo of the shots, something surreal happens. Smith falls to the ground, but he continues to fire from the pavement. One knee pressed to the asphalt, smoke rising from his barrel. A man determined to continue a fight that no longer had direction. Then the shots stop. The silence that follows is heavy, almost unreal, as if the world has paused to process what just took place. The deputy does not cheer. He does not express anger. He does not stand over Smith like a conqueror. Instead, he runs forward. He holsters his weapon, and he does what his training and humanity require him to do. He begins medical aid. The same man who moments before had pointed a gun at him is now the man he is trying to save. The deputy begins CPR. He applies pressure. He calls for backup. His hands are steady. His voice is steady. Duty overrides everything else. Additional deputies arrive. Paramedics soon follow. But the damage inside Smith is severe. He does not respond. He does not recover. And ultimately, he is pronounced deceased at the scene. On the asphalt near him, investigators recover the handgun he fired and the magazine-fed shotgun that callers thought might be a rifle. The evidence confirms the exchange. 6 shots fired by Smith, 7 fired by the deputy. No deputies were injured. No community members were harmed. Only 1 life was lost. But the real mystery begins after the smoke clears. Why did this happen? What was Smith experiencing in the hours and days leading up to this moment?